On November 16th, 1876, the people of Carrollton, Alabama, watched as their courthouse burned to the ground. The Pickins County Courthouse had been a source of pride for them. Their first courthouse had been burned down by the invading Union Army troops during the American Civil War. In the difficult days of Reconstruction, when materials were scarce and money was even scarcer, the building and courthouse seemed an impossible task. Yet through hard work and deep personal sacrifices by the residents, the courthouse was rebuilt. It stood as a symbol of defiance in the face of the defeat by the Union. Yet, less than 12 years after the Union troops had set fire to the town's first courthouse, the new one burned in 1876. Some said it was a burglary gone wrong. Even as work began on the third courthouse, the townspeople demanded vengeance for the arson. Not swayed by the lack of circumstantial evidence, they identified Henry Wells as a suspect. He was a freed man who lived near the town. Henry Wells was said to have a horrible temper, and he had been involved in several brawls. People said he consistently carried a straight razor and was not afraid to use it. Despite these rumors, however, there was only vague circumstantial evidence against him burning the courthouse. But it was Alabama in 1878, and Henry Wells was a black man accused of burning down a symbol of the town's pride. He was charged and arrested on 4 counts: arson, burglary, carrying a concealed weapon, and assault with the intent to murder. He was taken to the sheriff's office, located inside the newly completed courthouse, to await trial. As word spread through the town of Wells' arrest, the sheriff could sense trouble brewing. As the first few drunken men began heading towards the courthouse, the sheriff took Wells to the high garret of the new courthouse and told him to keep quiet. But the angry mob gathered below. Wells' fear got the best of him. He went to the window and looked down to the crowd and yelled defiantly, "I am innocent. If you kill me, I am going to haunt you for the rest of your lives." Just then, a bolt of lightning struck nearby, flashing the image of Wells' face contorted with fear to the crowd below. The lynch mob forced its way into the courthouse and took their victim outside, even as he continued to proclaim his innocence. They killed him. Early the next morning, a member of the lynch mob passed by the courthouse. He happened to glance up at the garret window. He was shocked to see Wells' face looking at him, just as it had the night before when it was illuminated by a flash of lightning. He rubbed his eyes, cursed his hangover, but when he looked back up, there was Wells. He screamed as the others arrived. They all remembered Wells' prediction: "If you kill me, I'm going to haunt you for the rest of your lives." The face remained on the courthouse windows to this very day. No amount of washing has ever been able to remove it. On at least one occasion, it is said that every window pane in the courthouse was broken by a severe hailstorm. Every pane, that is, except that with Wells' face.